Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly focus for October the 29th through to November the 4th, 2018. My name's Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you for all of the love, the positive, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Now, we do have quite the energy shift this week, okay? A lot of things are sitting at that 0 degrees or 1 degrees. We have Mercury moving into Sagittarius this week. We have Venus moving into Libra this week. We have Uranus sitting at that 1 degree mark, or that 0 degree mark, I should say, of Taurus before it moves back into your sign. So a lot of transformative energy, seeing things in a new way, looking at different interests, different ways of going forward, feeling a different energy around you. So let's look at the cards and see what they have to say for us. The Judgment card. We're making decisions this week. It's time to get off the fence. It's time to step into new territories. It's time to leave the past in the past and taking the good and the knowledge with you. So there could absolutely be some healing that is happening this week for you with Judgment card in the first place, because you are making some decisions now. You are seeing things through new lenses. You are stepping into your tomorrow. You are preparing yourself for a new season. We have the Devil. Transformation, transformation, transformation. The phoenix rising out of the ashes. Could you be feeling that way? And I immediately got that the old, the negative, the tensions and stresses of yesterday are no more. They're burnt away in the flames. As you emerge as a new person, thinking of places to go, things to learn, people to meet, new hobbies perhaps. And we have the Death card. My goodness. Aries. Three of the major arcana. We started with Judgment. We have the Devil card. And we have the Death card. These are so much about transformation. And this week, you could be feel like you're being pulled in so many different directions, but there's this new energy around you. So tap into that new energy. You have Mercury going into Sagittarius, and that's a fire energy, and so you might be a lot blunter with what you were saying. You might not be trying to say it so that you don't hurt people's feelings anymore, or you offend somebody in some way, or you ruffle some feathers. It's like, this is what I'm doing, and I hope you're happy with it. I hope you support me. I hope you you extend that love towards me. But this is what I'm doing. This is who I'm becoming. This is who I want to be going forward. So very much things can happen this week to make you look back upon this week many times in your lives, of how you changed lanes, of how you changed paths, of how you welcomed in something different, something new, something original, or you accepted the truth about who you are, and now you are ready to go forward within that truth of what you want to do, of letting your inner child emerge, of letting that inner warrior emerge. Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about making decisions going forward, absolutely. And it's going to take courage to step into those decisions. And we're not really going to be able to define what the best decision is by what surrounds us, but rather on how we feel about it inside. So it's about thinking about the process of stepping into that goal and different ways of stepping into that goal and what one feels right. And you may not agree with the right way, but it makes you feel relaxed. And it might be because you need healing in a part of your life, or you need to start looking at things from a different angle, or you need to stop letting your ego rule your subconscious, your ego, your subconscious, to rule your days for you, but rather moving things into the conscious, really being focused, really having a plan, really making some firm decisions, some commitments to yourself about how to move forward, what paths to take. There's a lot of turbulent energy in that card, even though we're sitting there very solitary. The water is just churning, so it has a lot to do with our emotions this week. It has a lot to do with the moon's energy this week. We have that moon shooting, the moon is shooting the light to us. So the awareness to us. So the moon is our truth. The moon is our inner emotion and how we're ruled by our inner emotion and how we can rule with our inner emotion. And the 3/4 moon is on Wednesday. So, and Wednesday is when that big energy shift is happening for us for the most part. We have Jupiter moving into Libra and we have Mercury moving into Sagittarius. And so it's giving us a lot of new energy and is allowing us to see where the balance really needs, especially within relationships, where we need to compromise, where we have compromised too much, where we have allowed in beauty and where we have shut the door on beauty, and why we did that. We have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia, absolutely. We are looking back upon where we have been, what we have gained as far as knowledge is concerned, maybe our circle of friendships, maybe where we are at our present time. This could really have to do with family, children, our relationship with. And it's exposing us to the beauty that can be in our life, of how we can master that relationship, how we can bring in a sensuality, a romance, a love, a support, a respect, a mutual respect, how we can work in partnership with each other. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is, she's the judge and jury in this deck for sure. She sits there on the throne very stern, not giving a hint of emotion as she takes in all the information. She may research, she may educate herself, she may learn more in order to grow her knowledge, in order to make the right decisions to go forward. This tells us to take our time. This tells us not to knee-jerk the energy that surrounds us. We may want to just make a decision for the sake of making a decision to move into the new energy because that is what's calling to us. Take your time. Make sure that you know all the facts before you make that decision. And if you make that decision by taking your time, by educating yourself, by regrouping certain things, re-examining certain things, seeking out new information for things, and you make that decision, it's going to be the right decision. And we have the Four of Swords. Rest, recuperation, unplug, watch your health. Please watch your health this week, okay? You have incredible energy, but you will not do any of it if you end up in your bed because you didn't take care of yourself, because you pushed yourself, because you didn't set strong limitations on when you were going to sleep, how long you were going to sleep for, eating the proper meal. making sure you got in exercise and rest and meditation and prayer and reflection and joy and happiness. There has to be a complete balance, and we'll find that balance. We can create that balance within relationships this week, absolutely. But we also need to find that inner balance, that inner peace, to release stresses in our life, to lessen the anxieties in our life, to have a clearer focus, a clarity, an understanding of how we can go forward with a strength, with a determination. We can only do that by caring for ourselves first. Take care of you, and the rest will take care of itself this week, because you will have the energy to transform your life in so many ways possible. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.